But Garou was like, nah, twin, let me just lock in real quick. So this bum-ass code nigga threw his chain and wrapped up his ankle. And homeboy right here threw a massive ball at him. But Garou was finally ready to lock in. He counters the ball into the toad nigga and ends up squashing him first. So after he boomed,
Yo, it's your boy CB Jamrock back at it again with another one. And we got your boy CJ the Champ with another trial and another man up to be judged. The one and only legendary hero hunter, self-proclaimed ally of monsters, Garou. The man who wants to put the beats on anybody who claimed to be a hero. Because why should the heroes always win? Hey, him and Dracula form a group, monsters who say, look, sometimes the world don't need a hero. It just needs a monster. Pack watch. But anyway, shout out to the boy CJ the Champ and let's get into it.
so after Bluefire ends up getting sent flying into the wall, all the other villains were in the room cheering like, oh yeah, you showed him height. Well, Garou turned around and said, the f are you guys cheering for? You know I'm about to whoop y'all asses too, right?
You serious?
I'm like, what he say f me for?
Alrighty,
put the
ladies and
mink-minks.
gentlemen, welcome back once again to the round table. And y'all already know what time it is. Hit the poster, it's trial time, baby, for one of the deadliest YNs in anime history. And it is none other than the self-proclaimed human monster, the hero hunter Garou. And man, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, this motherfucker is one of Satan's greatest soldiers. If I looked at this man's playlist, it's straight Vaughn with a little bit of TK and a sprinkle of Melly. Cause murder was on this nigga's mind 24/7. So let's go ahead and get down to business. The evidence is on deck.
Murder is a bit much.
Presented. So without further ado,
Look, murder is a bit much. Garou didn't want to murder nobody. He just wanted to prove that, you know what I'm saying, heroes ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? That monsters can be strong too. But I do understand, because this nigga did not give a damn when he was beating niggas' asses, nigga. He will catch a body.
Exhibit A.
No problem.
This trial is brought to you by Zenless Zone Zero, a free-to-play, fast-paced anime action RPG with roguelike elements and exploration set in a post-apocalyptic world. And ladies and gentlemen, that new update is an absolute banger. Version 2.1 is dropped with new agents and new factions. And one of those new agents is Alice Timefield, a S-rank physical anomaly agent from the Spook Shack. She is a true noble lady from the prestigious Timefield family of Iridu, as you can see from her sword play. Like, my God, look at this elegance, pure perfection. But even though she is a true noblewoman, she is also a cowardly one and has little concept for money. I mean, her Ether Dynamics tutor is charging her every 5 minutes per lesson. He's making a bag off of her. But even though she's very easy to fool, she takes her family honor very seriously and holds herself to high standards. And once she makes up her mind, she becomes incredibly determined. So there has never been a better time to get into Zenless Zone Zero. So if you are ready to experience absolute cinema, you can download it right now on mobile, PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. So what are you waiting for? Hop into Zenless Zone Zero 2.1 today. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you Exhibit A, the Hero Hunter. Garou. Now, like I said earlier, this man is one of anime's deadliest YNs. This man is only 18 years old, dog-walking grown-ass men. Like, real shit, this man avidly goes around hunting down heroes and beating the shit out of them. This nigga is crazy. And I mean, bro, you could just tell by his appearance. This nigga has the signature Heihachi cut. He just doesn't have the bald spot yet. And this is all I need to see. If you have the same hairstyle as one of the biggest menaces in video game history, I'm not fucking with that nigga. No, he's a smoke demon. Now, to understand why this man is a certified crash.
Now that is something I agree with. Him, Grimjow, straight smoke demons. They don't want to do nothing else but throw hands. Ain't no talking necessary, nigga. Just run them. Run them hands. I'm here for the smoke. Who won't smoke with me? Who won't smoke with me? Nigga, CB was right, nigga. Who won't?
We have to go back and take a look at his childhood. So when Garou was a kid, he loved to watch TV and watch superhero shows. Now, when he was watching these shows, he always sympathized with the monsters and thought that they were treated unfairly and wanted them to win. So basically, to give y'all a real life example, this kid would watch Power Rangers and he would want villains like Ivan Ooze, Mesogog, and Lord.
All right, see, this is where I disagree with CJ. This nigga did not want villains to win. He wanted monsters to win. There's a difference. Now, technically, you can call Lord Zed and them monsters. So, villains, monsters. No. But, no. Garou rooted for monsters. He didn't root for villains.
Zed to win. I ain't gonna lie, if we being for real, this kid should have been put on a watch list. Now, obviously, he was bullied because of this, but one day, this nigga snapped and beat the shit out of one of his bullies. This nigga was a juvenile delinquent at the age of 5. So obviously, he got suspended because the principal wasn't trying to hear this guy out or nothing, even though he was the one being bullied the whole time, and he was basically just labeled as an outcast. Now, some years later.
But isn't that like all Japanese school? Somebody gets bullied, all the teachers look away, nobody wants to stop the bully, till the nigga who get bullied smack the shit out of somebody, and all of a sudden now everybody want to be like, oh my God, you're so violent. Trash.
Later, this man traveled to Bang's dojo and wanted him to train him. So Bang decided to train him, and Garou quickly became Bang's top student. Now this is when this motherfucker crashed out. Once he learned everything he needed to learn, this man said, man, nigga, I'm done with this shit. And beat the hell out of everybody else in the dojo. This man crippled every single student at that dojo that day because he simply got bored. So after this, Bang expelled him, and Garou went down the path to become a literal human monster. And his only objective was to hunt down heroes and get stronger. So not only does this man have the hairstyle of Heihachi, but also now he has the mentality of Akuma. This nigga is the walking definition of a menace to society. Now, let's dive in to the 3 major pieces of evidence that I have on this man for this exhibit. So, incident number 1, declaring war on the Hero Association. So the Hero Association held a meeting to try to convince a—
Yeah, see, there it is again. Look, he is a menace. I will give you that. Garou is a menace. To society? No. Not yet. Not until this nigga, you know, monster association part. When he truly become a monster. Right now, he's just a menace to heroes. He running pockets of all heroes he come across. Like, so technically we got to put it in phases. Like right now, he's a menace to hero society, to the heroes in general. Later on, when he gets kidnapped by the monsters, and he gets, they give him the monster seed, and this nigga turn into Garou 2.0. That nigga is a menace to society.
Bunch of villains and assassins of the underworld to help them in the monster crisis. So Garou decided to show up to this meeting, but not for the right reasons. This man came here to make a statement. Bro pulled up in this meeting and straight up said, "Hey, OG, I don't know what the you talking about up there, but the only talking I'm trying to do right now is with these hands. So who want to get fucked up first?"
This nigga is crazy.
So obviously when the association heard this, they was like, who the fuck is that guy? They thought bro was straight delusional, but they were about to get one of the nastiest wake-up calls of all time. So Cinch tells the three heroes in the room to throw Garou out. So Magic Trick Man goes in to attack him. But Garou grabs dude and starts choking him to death. So this buff bastard tried to hit him, but dude...
No. See, CJ, you're not doing that justice, bro. You gotta look at it. He didn't just grab. He grabbed him after he beat him. Cause look,
the three heroes in the
look
room
at it right
to
here.
throw Garou out. So Magic Trick Man goes in to attack him. But Garou grabs...
See that? When you see that, this nigga was already bleeding out of his mouth. This nigga Garou hit that nigga so fast. By the time he grabbed him, this nigga's out. He's already done. GG's. Raps.
Dude and starts choking him to death. So this buff bastard tried to hit him, but dude pricked. Then Garou told him, ooh, hey bro, check your hand, twin. Dude looks at his arm, and his arm is just mangled. So Garou walks him down and clocks his shit so hard, he flies across the room. So the last hero standing was Bluefire. He shoots a fire blast at him, but in the blink of an eye, Garou cut this man's arm off, then sent him hacking all the way to the wall and just splattered his ass.
Night.
This man cooked 3 A-rank heroes with ease. All the other villains were in the room cheering like, oh yeah, you showed him high. Well, Garou turned around and said, the fuck are you guys?
Like I said, not villains, monsters. You're not a monster. This nigga Garou don't fuck with you either, nigga. Y'all niggas thought she was sweet. Oh yeah, we villains, yeah. No, nigga. I am a monster. You are a villain. We don't run in the same circles. Nah. Pack watch.
Guys cheering for. You know I'm about to whoop your ass too, right?
You serious? I'm like, what he say fuck me for?
So Garou lays out every single motherfucker in that room. So after this man just
ain't even
laid
break
out,
a sweat.
I don't know how many people. He tells old boy before he leaves, I hope this pile of bodies gets my point across. And in 6 months' time, I'm coming back and I'm coming through the front door. And he walks away like nothing happened. This man's first appearance was him laying out over 100 people. That is pure nasty work. Now, let's move on to incident 2, the reverse jumping at the park. So late one night, Garou confronted the greatest hero of all time, Moomin Rider. Bruh. And he told bro off the rip, I'm about to fuck your shit up, twin. But right before he's about to swing on Moomin Rider, a bunch of dudes in tank tops pull up behind him. And
tank top heroes.
Because the reason why is because earlier that day, Garou straight up assaulted this red shirt dude in a dark alley. And the reason why he did it is because they just simply crossed paths. So dude basically beat his ass for walking too close to him. So red shirt dude decides to bring his goons and jump Garou that night. But while dude was yapping about how him and his boys are gonna mess him up, Garou puts his fist in his face and drops him off the rip.
All right, CJ, come on now. He ain't just beat up the tank top nigga because they crossed paths. He beat up that tank top nigga because all these tank top niggas are supposed to be heroes. Well, no, they're underlings of the tank top hero. These are tank top training heroes. Nigga got shiesty tank top. You got tiger tank top over here. You got all black tank top in the back. No.
And all his boys are shook. They know they done f***ed up while Garou's yelling at him like, oh, y'all done ran up on the wrong nigga today. So Garou goes into attack, but he gets rocked and gets sent rolling down the street. And the person who rocked him was Tank Top Master, Class S rank 16. So this man is ranked number 16 in the world. So anybody else will be like, oh, hell no, I'm not fighting this buff-ass nigga. But Garou, dude was ecstatic. He was like, Class S? Oh, fuck yeah. Now we talking, nigga. So Tank Top Master slams the ground and starts charging at Garou and hitting him with his Tank Top tackle, sending Garou flying and spinning like a Beyblade. Now, this was his signature move. So all his boys were like, yeah, man, you got him, bro. On God, no way he survives that. But Garou hits a perfect landing. and he completely ate his attack. So Tank Top Master tries to go in for another hit, but Movement Rider decides to eat it. So everybody is shocked, and Tank Top Master's like, bro, what are you doing? But Movement Rider wanted to defuse the situation with the most powerful technique in anime history, Talk No Jutsu. He was telling Tank Top Master, you gotta stop,
Talk
man.
No Jutsu don't work here.
Kill a human. We're supposed to protect people, not kill them. So Tank Top Master, being critically affected by Talk No Jutsu, decided, you know what? Let this be a lesson, kid. Make sure you never harm anybody ever again. So Garou was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm leaving. So bro starts walking away. And it seems that the Talk No Jutsu has affected Garou as well, until he stops and turns around and says, did you really think that Talk No Jutsu bullshit will work on me, you punk pussy bike riding bitch ass nigga? But Tank Top Master expected this and had that right hook ready. So he socks Garou in the face. But out of nowhere, Garou hits a counter out of nowhere, breaking dude's nose in the process. And Garou was pissed off he had to do that because he had to use Bang style to do it. Blood was like, God damn it, I hate using that old ass nigga shit. But fuck it, I'll put this nigga on a stretcher. So dude starts hitting him with a Star Platinum Jotaro style barrage, then slams him through the wall. So after Garou just annihilated Movement Rider tries to attack Garou from behind, but he plants his face in the ground and starts bashing his head into the ground repeatedly. Done bashing his face in. He holds his head up for display and straight up tells him, who's next? So with a last ditch effort, Tank Top Master decides to get up again, but Garou just backhands, putting Tank Top Master to sleep. And it was basically raps for all these other jobber tank tops. Garou just starts flowing like water right through him, knocking them all out in sync. This dude with a shitty buzz cut just whiffs. He eats an elbow because of it, and everybody else just got slaughtered. All he heard was just screams of pain while they were getting massacred by this man. So after this dude laid everybody out, one of Bang's students comes behind him and tries to sneak him, but this poor dude was just another lamb for the slaughter. Garou just destroys him. And after this, all you see the next morning is old boy laid out. And everybody else that was there that night were slumped. This man Garou reverse jumped their ass. Now, let's move on to Incident 3, his run-in with Metal Bat. So Garou continue his crusade of beating every hero.
All right, now this one here, now I think he would have lost this one. Metal Bat had his number. If it wasn't for his little sister, I think Metal Bat would have put this nigga on a t-shirt.
To the brink of death in random dark alleys and knocking out ugly bastards in front of their hoes, Garou ended up running into Metal Bat. Now, Metal Bat was already hurt from fighting a giant centipede from earlier, but Garou did not give a damn. That nigga said, if you still breathing, you can still get these hands. Now put them up, nigga. Now, Metal Bat is a certified dog himself, and he ain't gonna back down from no fight. So this was just a good old scrap between two dog-ass niggas. So they get to scrapping, and Garou's already popping off early, hitting them with a nice little two-piece out the gate. So they continue to scrap, and that boy Metal Bat is swinging for the fences. If one of this nigga's hits lands, it is over. So Garou kicked him in the head, but Metal Bat ate it and started swinging at this nigga. But Garou was a member of Weave Nation. This nigga's evasion skill is maxed out. Look at this. Weave, nigga! And continued to full-on assault this man. And every time Metal Bat would try to land a hit, Garou would just bob and weave while Metal Bat was hitting straight air. So Metal Bat decides to whip out his finishing move. And he literally turns into a human tornado. But Garou said, come with it, fuck nigga! As this man starts to parry the attack, then he finds an opening, then hits this man with the demon breath, sending him flying and knocking him out cold. Like, I'm telling y'all,
nah,
this
he went out cold.
is a young Heihachi.
Put more respect on that.
His rage art from Tekken 7. And Garou was talking crazy after this, saying, hey, good scrap, bootleg Yusuke. Now stat your ass on the ground, punk ass nigga. But when Garou thought it was over, he straight up senses murderous intent as Metal Bat is about to crack his skull open. But the only thing that stopped him in this moment was his little sister just randomly pulling up out of nowhere. She unknowingly saved this man Garou from getting his head split open. So Garou straight up backhands him, and Garou goes in for the finishing blow. But the little sister just straight up stops him, and she telling this nigga, "Fuck off, mister, this fight's over." So Garou just straight up said, "You know what, fine. But when I run into your dumb ass again, nigga, I'ma dog walk your ass." And Garou leaves. And after the fight, you could just see the damage he did to Metal Bat. His little sister chopped him across the head, and bro just straight up passed out from all the blood he's lost. So Garou technically cooked that nigga. And with that, we close off Exhibit A and move into Incident 4.
Yeah, well, technically Garou does get the win on that one, but I do like to call that, I want to say 60-40. Because, nigga, Metal Bat would have told that nigga apart if he would have caught that nigga one time. And he was about to catch him. He thought he had won. He thought Metal Bat was done, nigga. By the time that nigga sensed that murderous intent, Metal Bat was about like this far away from splitting this nigga open like a coconut, nigga. But his sister popped up and was like, "Stop!" And he's like, "Ooh, ooh, you lucky little sister, shoot old nigga." Hey, little sis. It'd have been GG's.
That is just simply worthy of its own exhibit.
Nah, this is
the Garou trial. Exhibit B. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our final exhibit. Exhibit B, the 1v8. This is simply one of those moments where you will look at this and you'll be like, damn, this might be a Hall of Famer when it comes to this minute shit. Because what he does right here is absolutely disgusting. So while Garou was chilling out in this shack after a fight he had with Watchdog Man and getting disrespected by Saitama, dude was just trying to lay down and recover from his injuries. So while he was slumped, 8 heroes pull up to this shack and they only got one goal in mind, and that is Swiss cheese and Garou. So he ends up coming outside, jumps up to the roof, and just starts yelling, "Attention, punk pussy bitches! I'm about to dog walk your asses!" So Mr. Cowboy with his dualies started to shoot at Garou, but Garou started moving on all fours like a dog and tried to kill the cowboy off the rip. But Stinger tried to stab him, and Garou dodges at the last second. And this is when bro just started getting jumped. This man was having to dodge everything because he was surrounded by 8 people. Then the barrage of arrows comes in. He starts to dodge it, but 2 of them end up landing in his back. So Garou at this point was in between a rock and a hard place because he's at half health having to fight 8 people at the same time. So Death Gatlin told this man, "This your final chance, hoe ass nigga. Surrender now or I'm Swiss cheese in your ass." Well, Garou was like, "Nah, twin, let me just lock in real quick." So this bum-ass toad nigga threw his chain and wrapped up his ankle. And homeboy right here threw a massive ball at him. But Garou was finally ready to lock in. He counters the ball into the toad nigga and ends up squashing him first. So after he boomed him, the cowboy with the dualies starts trying to up the toolie on Garou. But Garou hits that massive ball again, and it nails that trash-ass cowboy. Bro sent that fraud-ass Arthur Morgan packet. So the ball ends up bouncing off a tree, and it's about to hit old boy in his armor. So he destroys the ball, but Garou uses the ball as a feint and just comes right through it. So he grabs old boy, lifts him up above his head so he takes all the arrow shots. Then bootleg tracksuit Gohan tries to throw some rocks at him. Garou catches them, then throws them at the archer behind him, putting him on his ass. So after he cooked him, Stinger came in and tried to stab Garou.
You gotta understand, nigga, the viciousness of this ass whooping Garou handed out right here. It's beautiful, nigga, because it was 8-on-1. These niggas had him dead to rights. And then we ain't even got to the part where he truly locked in, nigga. Well, no. He locked in here because that's when he started using his master's technique. But there was a point, I don't know if he gonna show it. I think he gonna show it. There's a point where his eyes go, that eye go red, and all that nigga see is murder. Murder.
Again, Garou plants old boy in the ground using him as a human shield. And just like that, in the blink of an eye, Mance has already took out half the squad. They don't even know what hit him, but it gets even more wicked from here. Garou digs in the ground, rips up a vine, then uses it to kick the goofy out of this nigga. So after he sent that goofy ass nigga back to the lobby, he starts running after bootleg Gohan and just starts throwing hands at him. that man Garou was like, you can't block all day, pussy. So when bro finally tries to attack, he hits a left to the face first. And Garou just starts raining a barrage of punches on him, beating the literal life out of bootleg Gohan. So while Garou continued.
And that was the one thing about One Punch Man, nigga. You could hear those hits, nigga. He was like, oh, nigga, I hear pop, 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 pop. You're like, oh, damn, stop.
On, dude. Steve comes in and tries to hit Garou, but he whiffs and Garou hits him with the counter. Dude hit him so hard he was looking up at the birds. And Garou wasn't done. He was like, nah, twin, I'm about to whoop your shit in. He started hitting this man with so many kidney shots. The nigga was floating in midair while getting his back blown out. Pause. Then he saw bootleg Gohan try to get back up. He said, nah, sit your ass down, and sent him into a tree, and bootleg Gohan was done. This man was about as useless as Gohan when he was wearing that damn tracksuit. Buns. And Stinger just fell over. That nigga was done. So the last man standing was Death Gatlin, and he was about to up the toolie on this nigga. He uses his final move, Death Shower, and dumps out every single bullet he has. This man did not care that random kid was still in that shack either. He just wanted Garou dead. But Garou ended up parrying every single bullet. And this man ran out of ammo. So Death Gatlin was cooked. He tried to run at Garou with a knife. But dude just gives him a nasty left, sending him flying and putting this fraud-ass Barrett to sleep. And with that, Garou pulled off a second reverse jumping and cooked 8 heroes at once. Wicked work. The Garou trial.
Oh, damn, he's not going to show it. Oh, man. Because I think it happened right after this. I don't know who popped up. Was it? I think it was Genos? Somebody popped up. And his eyes went red from the blood. His blood vessels burst in his eyes, and that nigga turned straight demon. No, I don't think it was this. Cause I think after that, I think that happened when he fought his master and his brother. But anyway.
The verdict. Nah, y'all, this is an easy one. That's a pass, bro. This dude is a menace to society. Like, dude was aptly going around here beating people up to the brink of death, even though he got his ass whooped by these old ass. It doesn't change a damn thing. Okay. This dude is a menace to society. Bro just straight beat up 20 heroes on screen for shits and giggles, and he called it hunting. And then Uno reverse card in 2 jumpings? Like, nah, this YN needs to be stopped. And you know what's crazy? Exhibit C is right around the corner. So bro is most definitely getting a second trial by the end of the year.
Okay.
So that was one of the easiest passes I've ever done. So hope y'all enjoyed. Have a bootyful day, and I'm going for 3 this month, nigga.
Oh boy, this boy said he going for 3. Damn. But yeah, man. Yeah. If we get another trial, then it's always gonna be Monster Guard, nigga. That's when this nigga become a menace to society. Yeah, cause that's when he becomes planetary, nigga. Planetary menace. Because after he catch the hands from his master and his brother, his master and his master's brother. Whew. You talking about them 2 was putting the flowing hands on his ass? Ooh, shit. You talking about an ass whooping, boy. God damn, this nigga caught an ass whooping, boy. That shit was crazy. But Monster Garou? When I say menace, that nigga was a menace. He ain't play no games. He was putting, if you had a hero on your name, nigga, t-shirt. Because he didn't care about the monsters planning about destroying humanity. Smanity. I don't give a damn about no humanity, nigga. I came here for smoke. And I will have the smoke. But anyway, shout out to the boy CJ Champ. Hit the like, comment, share. Y'all boy know what to do, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.